My Mineral Area College guest right now is a guy named Chris Visnovske. And welcome, Chris.
Hey, thank you very much. Glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. I feel like you've been a regular on this radiothon.
Yeah, I like the radiothon. I feel like I'm going to just pop in one of these nights, where nobody's here, those early hours, just to surprise you.
And scare the trash out of me.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yep. No,
Hopefully they lock the doors.
They do. Well, they will now. Yeah, thank you for saying that. So what brings you by?
Well, today I just want to talk a little bit about esports and what we have going at MAC. Last spring, last year was our first semester doing esports. It was kind of like a trial run just to see what it was going to be like, and it was surprisingly successful. I think we achieved more than what we were anticipating. We compete in NJCAE, just like other two-year institutions. And, our Call of Duty team came in 4th in the nation. Our Rocket League team came in 3rd in the nation. They actually got invited to Atlanta, and we were the only two-year institution there. I mean, we were competing with Florida, University of Florida, UCF, Ball State, Boise State. Never would I think that I would be coaching against those big universities, and especially with esports. We actually took a game from Colorado, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And so going into this new year, we almost doubled in size, added an additional Rocket League team, and this fall was supposed to be kind of just like our prep semester, and planned to compete in the spring. But we decided, why not compete now too? Get some practice and get ready for the spring.
Yeah.
And right now we're lined up where I think all of our teams are going to be making the playoffs this fall semester. So we're having a really good semester and really excited about the way that it's turning out.
So, I mean, is it simple enough to say it's competitive video games?
Yep.
That's not oversimplifying.
Yep. Yep. That's really it. And the way that I describe esports is kind of like track and field. In track field, you have all the different events that you can compete in underneath the name track and field.
Mm-hmm.
Well, esports is kind of like that. You can compete in all of these different games underneath the term esports. Mm-hmm. And right now we have two Rocket League teams, Call of Duty team. We have Super Smash Brothers team. In the spring, we're going to be adding Overwatch 2, which just came out, and Valorant as well. So we're growing, and that's the thing. We're only offering, just a handful of titles. NJCAA, I think they have like 14 plus games that you can compete in. So we're kind of just gradually growing the program, and hopefully every year we're just continuing to grow in size.
Yeah. They go there every week. Anyway, so growing up, they go into Walmart, and in the lobby there were video games, and the stand-up arcade things.
See, that's
where I spent a lot of time playing.
Yep, the original. I guess the original one that I got started with was the Atari.
Yeah,
right. You got the Atari, and then to the Nintendo and the Sega. And
do you remember which Atari you had?
Well, it was that classic '80s style look. I felt like it even had like a fake wood grain piece on it and all this.
Yeah, I think I had an Atari.
Was it Pitfall
2400. Yeah, we did play Pitfall. E.T. You remember playing E.T.? Well, how old are you? You're young.
42.
Oh, you're the same age.
Yeah.
You don't know Burger Time and Dig Dug?
No.
Get out of here. All right.
No.
Well, I could if those were the esports games, I'd be really disappointed. They're fun just to do, but yeah. So I mean, like Rocket League, you're playing soccer with cars.
Soccer with cars. It's that easy to explain. It sounds so easy, right?
And then like a dome,
Yep. And then it sounds easy, right? We talk about it and it sounds very easy. Then you get in there and watch these guys and what they do with these cars. I mean, they're literally dribbling a ball in the air, down to the net.
It's crazy.
It is. And and I would say to everybody too, if they really want to watch them, they can watch these live events. We stream all of our live events are streamed live on Twitch.
Yep.
And then after we're done with our live streams, we take those videos and we upload them to YouTube. And big shout out to Lucian. He's been helping making highlight reels for these guys. That way, because esports is a big deal, and some of these guys are thinking about going to the Big 4 years and playing there. And so it's cool that we're putting these highlights together because now they got some clips that they can go and show the 4 years as well.
A lot of high schools are starting esports as well. And
yes.
Are you seeing a lot of those students, migrating that way on their way to a university, coming to Mac, interest growing.
Yeah, it is, and that's why I say I don't necessarily see a decline in it for a very long time, because you got to think not every high school has it right now, and so once it becomes out of that stage of the emerging sport and actually becomes the sport, now you're going to start seeing all the other schools taking it on, and that's really at the high school level. So it hasn't even filtered down yet to the middle school level,
Right.
and even at our level, at the college level, not every school has it just yet. So esports is just one of those things that's just going to be growing for a long time. So we're happy to jump in early and catch that wave and ride it.
Well, and esports is a $1 billion industry in the United States.
Yes.
I mean, it's huge.
It's huge.
Money-wise, it's one of the biggest sports in America. I mean, it is really cool. I've been through we've got a great space.
Oh, yes. And thank you for that. I always thank the Mac Foundation. They got us, they helped get us started. And from there, it's snowballing in a good way down that hill, and we're loving every minute of it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
All right, well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for letting me talk about esports.
Anytime, brother.
Yep, YouTube and Twitch.
All right, buddy. See ya.